Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to guide you how you can use AWS Polly with your browser. So first of all, once you log into your AWS Management Console, you have to search for Cognito. Once it gets downloaded, what you need to do is you need to click on Manage Identity Pools and you have to create a new identity pool. So to create a new identity pool, you have to click on create a new identity pool. After that, it will show you a new window with the identity name pool. So you can name the identity pool as per your company name or any naming conventions which you want to use. You can name it as per your need. Then after this, you have to enable the access to unauthenticated identities. Please don't forget to check mark this and also allow the basic flow. Once you have done this, you have to create a pool. Then after this, you are having a IAM role management in which you need to grant access to these two new created roles. You can see these roles in your IAM console. So Cognito My Test Pool and Cognito Test Unauth and Auth roles. So you just need to click allow and it will create two new roles. Once those roles are created, you need to go to your IAM console and then provide the access. Now, in the meanwhile, when you are going to provide the access, you will need to access the JavaScript uh, SDK from this Cognito pool. So you can simply copy this AWS credentials with you and you can paste it somewhere in any Word file or anywhere wherever you want to keep it. And later on, we are going to use it. Once it is done, then you are going to services, and in services you have to go to IAM that will manage the access. Now in this you have roles. In roles you will be able to see that we are having two different roles. First one is my test pool auth role and second one is cognito my test pool unauth role. So first of all, let us go to the auth role and attach a policy with it, and this policy should be AWS Polly full authority policy. So we are going to provide the full access to this role which is for my test pool auth role. So you can simply search for Polly, and once it is there, so you can see AWS Polly full access. So you are going to attach this policy. When it is done for auth role, you have to select the unauth role as well and repeat the same step. Search for Polly and provide the full access and attach the policy. Once you have attached the policies, now your work is done from the AWS end. Now the next thing is how to access it through browser. So the very first thing which you need to keep in mind is you will need to prepare a HTML page. Now if you are already having a page, you can integrate it with that as well. If you have the code, if you know how you are going to attach it, then you can use that. Otherwise, what you can do is you can search for AWS Polly SDK for browser, and you will get a guide from AWS. So you can simply visit there and get their code which they have included inside this guide for your AWS implementation. So in the meantime, when it is loading, I will just show you that you can get this code from this website. Once it is there, you will get a page, something code will look like this, doc type, and you will be having this as a HTML page, what type of audio you are going to get, which script you are going to use. This will be the SDK which they are having. Then after that, this is the credential which you need to enter at this place. So you are going to enter these credentials. So this credential, you can replace these credentials which you have already with the new credentials. And once done, you can save the file. It will access it from AWS. Once it is done, you can simply open that up. Now, this is the file in which we have entered the data. Now, hello. Once you synthesize it, your speech should be ready to play. So, in this code, if you look at it properly, this is the code which you will get, and you can save it as a HTML file. So there are certain parameters like what is the output, what will be the sample rate, what are the voice IDs. So you can get these voice IDs as well. So you can change these voice IDs as per your requirement. So you can change them, you can change the sample rate. So everything can be changed as per your need. So this is the method how you can access AWS Polly by using browser. Thank you so much for your time.